Oh, we didn't see you there.
Yes, we did.
Well, since we ended up here, I guess we'll go ahead and start.
Well, as you know, you are Dr. Starr, and I am Cody.
And I am Sean.
And we are the three amigos. But we just wanted to say that we really enjoyed your classes.
And your movie nights.
And it was a lot of fun just hanging out with you and talking with you.
You're one of the best professors I've ever had.
You're definitely a smart guy, and you've taught me a lot the past few years.
I concur.
The first time that I met you, I was, as strange as it was, I was really intimidated. I don't know why, just because I was brand new to college, and it was in that one placement test for whether I was going to be in English 100 or, accelerated comp. And so I was sitting there, you just you didn't say anything to any of us, and we were freaking out while, taking our first test of college, and, then it was like the best idea ever to join accelerated comp because I met you, and things led to becoming a humanities major.
Hey, Dr. Starr. I was only in one of your classes, but it was at the first time you taught the Tolkien class, and had a great time in that class. It's actually going to be a really interesting conversation piece for when I go to other universities. But I really learned a lot from you in that class, not just from Tolkien's point of view, but also from C.S. Lewis's point of view.
I only got to have one Dr. Starr class, and it's not fair that everyone else got to have more than one. I think that even though you're leaving us, you're still going to do great things and help people get closer to the kingdom of God. And I am blessed for the time that I had with you. And it's in God's plan that maybe just because I got one semester, that you get to go spend more time with people who really need you. So thank you for being there and being the best professor I've had yet at KCU. God bless.
Hey, Dr. Starr, it's the Spear daughter. If you see me looking at my hand, I'm kind of a wreck, so I had to write down things. Where to begin? I remember my first semester. I was not adjusting well to college life. Literally all I would do if I wasn't in class, I was sitting in my dorm room doing homework, and that was it. And I wasn't making friends. I, was struggling, and the only real light of that semester was your accelerated comp class. And I remember doing the video with you, and we were randomly talking, and I was doing social work, and I hadn't told anyone, but it just wasn't working. It wasn't fitting. And you asked, okay, what's your major? And I was like, social work. And I'll never forget what you said. You said, no, it's not. And you're like, okay, come to my office. We're going to talk about humanities. I'm like, what's humanities? Went and we talked about it. And I immediately called my mom. I'm like, there's this major, and it does this, this, and this. And she goes, holy cow, that's you. And I'm like, I know.
Hi, Dr. Starr. Thank you so much for everything you've done. When I think back to American Lit, what depends on a red wheelbarrow? It's the first enigma I was faced with at this school. It's the first question I didn't know how to answer. And the second is, how on earth are you such a great professor? I have been so blessed to be your student. You've taught me so much about language and literature, and what reading can do to open your mind and heart. And I thought I was a pretty decent writer before I got here, but you've made me just so much better at what I love to do, and I can't thank you enough for that. But more so, you've taught me a lot about Christ and what it means to truly follow and love Him and serve Him. And just, I've seen through you and how you act and what you say, just the way that God is moving in all of our lives. That amazes me.
Hey, Dr. Starr, just want to say thanks for everything you've done for me this past 2 semesters. I'm really glad I took English with you. You make class really fun and entertaining.
And I see a lot of C.S. Lewis in you, which is kind of really freaks me out a little bit, but in a good way. So I really wish you well. hate the circumstances surrounding all of this, but I know that God has you in His hands, and I know that everything's gonna work out for you. You are a great teacher. Like I said, I've only had you for one class, but I know that there have been other students here who could probably speak volumes of the kind of teacher that you are. I'm glad that I can speak even a sentence in that volume. So thank you for being a teacher. Thank you for being a lover of literature, and thank you for your example that you've given here on campus.
I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. I was lost and confused and still a kind of like a broken person. It was weird to find a place in college, because in high school I was I was kind of on the outskirts. I had friends, but at the same time I didn't have the friends, sometimes. So because you talked to me about becoming a humanities major, I've met all of these cool people, and I'm getting an education. And I've told you this before, but without you, I wouldn't be completing college at all. Probably, I would have dropped out a while ago. You're the only reason I'm graduating, and I'd like to thank you for that. You've had a big impact in my life, and I know you've had a big impact in all of the students in the past 20 years that you've taught here. And thank you.
Hey, Dr. Starr. Just want to say thanks for everything that you've done for us. Been an awesome influence on me, especially with all your classes, movie night and all that. Really enjoyed it. Really thankful for the influence you've been in my life, and just excited to see kind of what you're able to do beyond here and where God takes you. So
I just remember you seeing something in me that I didn't even see, and that continued across the years. I remember there have definitely been some rough spots, and you and your family have always been there. I remember thinking, when are they finally going to give up on me? When am I finally going to get fired? When are they going to leave? And it was unfair, because that's not the kind of people that you were. I was taking the experiences of what others had done to me, and I was just expecting the same. And I remember year after year went by, and I'm just like, holy cow, they're still here for me. They're still supporting me, and He's continuing to teach me, and I'm growing. Holy cow. And so I just want to say thank you so much, Dr. Starr, for all that you've done. Thank you for seeing something that I couldn't realize and making me not just a better student, but a better person and a better child of God. And the lessons that you've taught me, whether it's with literature or movies, you weren't lying when you said that because of your film class you'd never see a movie or TV show the same again. You were not lying. I cannot watch a movie without thinking about the stuff that you taught. And I just know the lessons that you shared with us are going to carry on for the rest of my life. So thank you so much. And I cannot wait for what you guys are gonna do next. You guys are gonna go out there and keep doing what you guys do for me. You're gonna change so many lives like you. I can't help you're gonna change so many lives. You've changed mine dramatically. Thank you so much.
You've really led my heart to Christ, and I'm really thankful that you're going to have an opportunity to do that with a whole another group of people. And I know that you will, and I know you'll do a great job at it. And I'm very sad to see you go and to be leaving. But if we've learned anything from Odysseus, is that the destination is important, but the journey is what we learn from. So thank you for teaching me on this great journey, and I hope you learn so much from your next one, and you help so many more students the way you've helped me and others. I love you, and I'm thankful for the time we've had. Have a great journey.
So I just want to say thanks, and I hope that you can continue to do God's will wherever else you go. Thanks.
I just wanted to say thank you for being an awesome teacher the last 2 semesters, and just thank you for being the teacher of my classes. You've been a great teacher and a great example to me and all the other students that you had while we were here. Everyone's gonna miss you, and I'm gonna miss you a lot. And just thank you for everything you've done for us. Thank you.
Dr. Starr, I'm still really bummed that you're leaving, but you know there's a time for everything, and maybe now is your time. It also really sucks that you're leaving because I'm the last humanities major, and I think I'm the last one of these videos, so let's be the last one. And I honestly didn't know I was doing this today, so out of sympathy, we went and got cookies earlier, so you can have either M&M or I think this one's chocolate chip. So I'm really gonna miss you, and I'm really gonna miss the fact of seeing you every day with a different tie and mocking it and loving your ties and being the best advisor ever, even though I've only had you for like 2+ years. So
you gotta sit in the chair.
Oh, this is a chair? It's just like a defective chair. I'm gonna fall.
It's sketchy. Careful.
Hi, I didn't know you very well, but thanks for movie night and just talked about some, crazy movie stuff, American culture and whatnot. Oh, and for that one time where you were in my English class for one day when I actually had you as a professor and you had that black tie with the rubber chicken on it. So, yeah, thank you for that as well. Bye.
Hi, Dr. Starr. I don't know you, but you have a cool last name, and a lot of people like your classes.
Dr. Starr, I cannot believe that you had hair.
Pretty sure you didn't know my name last year or last semester, but other than that, I mean, you're pretty solid.
The force is strong with this one. All these sappy ones, they're gonna be the one that makes me laugh.
It's our job in this world,
Yeah, that's always been my job.
Okay.
to bring joy to others.
Sorry, I thought you were just being sassy.
Okay, we look like we're typing, and then we swivel,
There's a subtle sound.
and
What is his own
then
version?
you see, oh, hello, I didn't see you there. I'm just like, yes we did.
There you go.